fans, glad you made it to another episode of This Week in the Blues. I'm your host, Jimbo Big Train MADSEN with Big Train and the Locomotives. So let's take a look at what happened this week in blues history. March 27th, we wish a happy birthday to blues pianist Leroy Carr, who developed a laid-back crooning technique. He first became famous for How Long Blues, his debut recording released in 1928. Chicago's boogie-woogie pianist Cripple Clarence Lofton was born this day well over 100 years ago. There is uncertainty over when and where he was born. Some say 1887 in Kingsport, Tennessee. Others say 1896 or 1897 in Burns, Tennessee. Blues singer Mary Johnson was born on March 29th in 1898 or 1900. Her most noted tracks are Dream Daddy Blues and Western Union Blues. She was married to blues musician Lonnie Johnson, and she worked with Petey Wheatstraw, Tampa Red, Kokomo Arnold, Roosevelt Sykes, just to name a few. Chicago blues singer Willie Clayton was born March 29th in 1955 and has been performing since the late 60s. Along with Buddy Guy, Coco Taylor, Little Milton, Clayton was one of the most important figures in Chicago blues in the 70s and 80s. One writer noted that he is one of those vocalists who could sing the phone book, and the result would sound perfectly phrased and memorable. Also on March 29th, guitarist Sue Foley was born. This highly touted vocalist and guitarist originally hails from Ottawa, Canada, although her home base shifted to Austin, Texas, when she signed with Antone's Records and cut her debut set, Young Girl Blues, back in 1992. Happy birthday to guitar legend Eric Clapton. Much of his career has been to honor the roots of the blues and includes albums like From the Cradle, a collaboration with B.B. King on Riding with the King, and Me and Mr. Johnson, a collection of tunes honoring the Mississippi-born bluesman Robert Johnson. On March 30th, we wish happy birthday to the original Sonny Boy Williamson. Yes, there are actually two Sonny Boy Williamsons. John Lee Sonny Boy Williamson was a master harmonica player who brought the instrument into equal footing with the guitar and piano as a solo voice. March 31st marks the birth date of Piedmont blues guitarist and singer Etta Baker. Picking up the guitar at age 3, she played guitar for over 90 years. She's influenced artists like Bob Dylan, Taj Mahal, and Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Oklahoma native Lowell Fulson was born on March 31st, back in 1921. This blues guitarist and songwriter played and recorded in the West Coast blues tradition. After T-Bone Walker, he was one of the most important figures in West Coast blues in the 40s and 50s. Blues singer Lucille BOGAN was born on April 1st, 1897, and was among one of the first blues artists to be recorded. She also recorded under the pseudonym Bessie Jackson. BOGAN was one of the big three ladies of the blues, along with Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith. If you want to know more about these artists, be sure to follow our social media pages at Big Train Blues or visit our website, bigtrainblues.com.